Hello there, it's Stephen and Phil here, back with part 2 of our top 100 shirts of 2018. If you don't know, this man here and his good friends over at FOOTY.COM put together the most comprehensive list of shirts that you can imagine. 100 of the best shirts of 2018, and this is the second part of our 4-part video series to round off this year. You can check out part 1 of shirts 176 in the link in the description below or somewhere on screen now. But for now, we're going to go into shirt number 75, and it's the Netherlands away shirt that starts off this video, Phil.
Yeah, I think one thing to note about a lot of these shirts is that for teams that weren't at the World Cup and they actually had really good kits, you might have missed this actually. It's a really nice kit, and because Netherlands weren't at the World Cup, we didn't see it probably. So actually, when you look at this, lovely pattern which is unique, and an interesting colour that. Not a colour you'd expect.
Some shirts do this whole lifestyle thing better than others, in my opinion. This is one of the ones that does.
Yeah.
There's something just simply classy about it that is very much of the 2018 culture. That couldn't have been made in every year in 2018, in my personal opinion. I don't know why it is, but it just feels very much a product of the times.
You know,
I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, what's quite funny about this particular design is it's really clever because it's kind of a nod to the very famous 88 shirt. You see the shape of the pattern. Obviously, it's very different, but it's a nice way of doing it. So it's not an obvious. I mean, like a lot of kits this year, obviously referring to old kits. This is really subtle, and you're right, it works as a lifestyle.
It's lovely.
Piece, yeah.
And in at number 74, you got the Canada home kit. We'll run through a few shirts here because we can't go through them all in detail as much as Phil would want to. We can't. 74 is Canada's home shirt, a shirt I've never seen before personally. It's okay by Umbro. Korea's away kit, that's a lovely effort. In at number 73, possibly one that should have been higher as well.
I wasn't too sold on the colour, but it is pretty noticeable. So there we are at 72. Followed by Torino's home.
You were a fan of this, weren't you?
Yeah, I think now you've got to sort of look past the sponsor thing because they do have a lot of sponsors.
But I can't see them, Phil. Where are they?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but at least with the home shirt, the colours match. But I really like the pattern. I think it's a very strong look. And France's away kit, the world champions, whose home kit isn't in this list.
Which is weird. The one that's most famous, obviously.
Yeah, and I think the away kit was nicer.
This one is beautiful, in my personal opinion. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not as good as another one from the African continent we'll discuss later, but I just love the pattern personally. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. There's always good kits on the continent of Africa, isn't there? They're more creative. This is one you want to talk about because it's a good shirt. Look at those waves.
Finishing off, a trio of South African club shirts. I never thought I'd say that. Yeah. These Orlando Pirates, and I mean, this template, so we actually saw it last year with Russia's home kit, and I thought that was the end of it, but they brought it back.
It's back, boy.
They brought it back, and it's actually an old template from the 80s, but it looks great now.
Did FOOTY.COM sponsor all these African teams? I feel like that's it all the time, man.
They definitely sponsor. Is it Kaiser Chiefs? And it's a sponsor doesn't add anything there, but it is a nice shirt.
It's a lovely little shirt, isn't it? I just love the patterns on it. It's something we should see more of, in my personal opinion. In at number 67 is the Sampdoria home shirt. Another
had
one.
To be one. Had to be Sampdoria.
You're a fan of Sampdoria, aren't you?
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
And at 66, Hertha Berlin's away shirt. A nice quality shirt, really.
Very interesting. Probably needs a better sponsor, but other than that, it's very interesting. So yeah, nice shirt. And then we're back with Leganes. So of course we slated their away kit. This third kit, I think, is alright. This is a lot better than the away kit, at least.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and maybe a surprise again. There are a couple of surprises in this list, so you might disagree, and I hope you disagree with some of these things. It
almost looks like Space Invaders you return around. I'll give it that. So it's got like a pixel thing going on. But
nice bit of purple.
Yeah, no one's ever said that, I don't think. But one thing that definitely deserves to be on this list is this Puma's Unam away shirt. I personally really like this. I think it's just the simplicity of the colour scheme, and it's just so bold, in my personal opinion.
So this is good because Puma's one of those teams who always have interesting kits, but usually they have basically the crest there is slap bang in the middle of the shirt. So it's an interesting departure, and it actually really works. They've got the crest as the little Puma, and the DHL logo it fits in nicely with the stripes. So
I feel like I like any shirt that has an animal reference. I don't know why. It just seems to be more fun. It's more superhero-y.
It is,
more playful. Football should be playful, in my personal opinion. And at number 63, we've got Cruzeiro's home shirt. Solid effort. I'm loving the stars on the crest there.
I think the only thing I'd want to change is the kind of strip against the bottom of the chest. It's a bit weird, but
it's strange. That pattern should carry on down.
It should, and that would make it a really good shirt. It's still a lovely shirt.
I just heard the Mario Kart starting when I look at that song. At 62 is Vitesse Arnhem's away kit. I'm not really a fan of that personally, but each to their own.
Yeah, I think this one, it could have been a lot better.
It's a bit Burton Polo for me.
It is a bit, and the sleeve design, I understand that they've tried to go for a wings thing. It's bold, it's unique, but not personally into that one either. But 62, high position. Napoli back again. We talked about Napoli again. And this is actually, I mean, even more of a Black Panther reference. I think at this point it's confirmed that that's what they're doing. Yeah, again, not necessarily the nicest kit, but it does deserve a place on the list.
It's a decent shirt, definitely. 60 Fiorentina home. You're not a fan of this, I know you're not.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that because now when I see it next to the Napoli kit, this is like, it's like 200 Spectrum. This is the kind of,
it's very like
tonic,
old,
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
almost, it reminds me of the olden days when they had the long white shorts and the whole shorts, and it was all buttoned
that's
up.
exactly what it is.
And they had the referee there with a big kind of like Poirot mustache going on. It reminds me of that, and I quite like the simplicity of the throwback. I think it's quite bold, really.
Yeah, as I say, when I see it next to some of these shirts, I think you do actually need kits like this.
Fair play, because it takes a bit of courage to do that in this era.
It does.
And FC Copenhagen's away shirt, number 59, a good solid use of the template, really.
Yeah, again, the template's not necessarily a bad thing if they're done well, and this is pretty much, I'd say, the best way you could use that template. We've seen it in a lot of teams, but actually this is a nice colourway, so yeah.
At the 58, we've got Belarus's home kit. No discernible features for me personally. We'll quickly move on. Number 57, we've got Iceland away. Number 56, this is one's class, and I want to talk about it. Tibet's home shirt. Do you know what? I've never even thought of Tibet having a football team. Never mind actually having a home shirt. Look at that shirt. It's fun. It's bold. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a really, I mean, this kit, again, if it had a higher profile team, I think you would see it higher because it's fantastic, and it's one of those where it's not just that sun pattern, it's got a bit of texture there as a subliminal
lovely
pattern. The crest is fantastic, which matches the design. It's a really nice kit. And 55, a very clean kit from Hellas Verona. This is, I think, an anniversary kit to celebrate 100 years or so.
54.
Oh yeah,
this bad boy here, the LAFC home shirt, one of my favourite shirts of the year, and I just love.
We can't take it off here.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
I love the simple little texture that you can't quite make out. Maybe you get close enough, you can see it on the picture. I love the little gold trim on the badges, and I'm personally, you're on YouTube. I'm a big YouTube fan. And I love that it's got a YouTube sponsor. I think it's just a gorgeous shirt, personally. And
that's their first ever kit. Pretty good kit to have.
They've done it well, haven't they? Even the home, the away shirt's really nice as well. The 53 Torino's first kit.
Love it. I love this. This is like, this is so unapologetic that it's that Beretta sponsor is fantastic.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you know when you see like visions of a kind of post-apocalyptic future when his ads will overfill the vision and stuff like that? It's like something out of Minority Report. It's just ads everywhere.
I love it.
But the pattern's lovely, isn't it?
It is, and I think the reason this is so high is probably because it's such a notable colour. What a weird colour. And I actually really like it. It's so strange.
What would you call that colour?
It's kind of a... it's a metallic green.
Metallic green.
I don't know.
It is from the future then. Yeah, like the patterns on the shirt.
The gold,
And in 52, we've got the shirt behind us on the wall over there. PSG's infamous Jumpman Air Jordan collaboration. It's just an iconic kit, isn't it?
It is.
It's just become famous.
I think if we were to do a list of the most iconic kits this year, this would probably be a top 5. Actually, I think it's that,
a game changer.
It's that important, and whether you like it or not, it's a sign of where the industry is heading.
Yeah,
it sounds ominous, but I think it is a nice kit.
And if they make kits that nice, though, I'm fine with that. And ending this list, then we've got Rangers away kit in at number 51, Phil.
Yeah, a lovely sash. Sashes have been back a little bit with Peru as well. And Hummel, another brand, probably didn't... I mean, I was surprised, actually. There wasn't as many Hummel kits as you'd expect. They're one of those brands which are typically, for people like me, they're really popular. So this is one of the few that did make it. It's a nice kit. We can't see it on the picture there, but you've got the chevrons on the sleeves, which are iconic, and it is a strong sash. So
lovely little kit. Anyway, guys, that shirt's number 75 to 51. There'll be 2 more parts to come, 50 to 26 and 25 to 1, obviously. And also you've got parts 100 to 76 in the previous video. And let us know what your favourite shirt of 2018 is. Don't forget, subscribe to FOOTY.COM so you don't miss the final parts heading towards the end of the year. Anyway, guys, I've been Stephen. This has been Phil. See you later.